They say the mind is a garden, and what you feed it matters more than you think. In a world overwhelmed by stress, distractions, and mental fatigue, what if the solution to clearer thoughts, sharper focus, and a better mood was hiding in your kitchen? Not in pills, not in energy drinks, but in nature's most colorful creations, fruits. You've heard of superfoods, you've heard of brain boosters. But what if I told you that specific fruits can actually fuel your brain, lift your mental fog, and help stabilize your emotions? This isn't just folk wisdom. This is science-backed nourishment. And the best part? These natural brain boosters are delicious, accessible, and require no prescription. Let's take a walk through this mental orchard, starting with one of the smallest fruits with the biggest impact. Blueberries. Often called brain berries by researchers, blueberries are tiny powerhouses loaded with flavonoids, natural compounds that improve memory, enhance communication between brain cells, and even delay brain aging. Studies show that people who regularly consume blueberries perform better on memory tests and have sharper mental function as they age. These deep blue gems reduce oxidative stress in the brain, a key factor in cognitive decline. Just a handful a day could help keep your mind agile and alert. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's technically a berry, but most people don't even know it's a fruit. Avocados. Creamy, rich, and incredibly brain-friendly. Avocados are packed with healthy, monounsaturated fats, the kind of fats your brain thrives on. These fats improve blood flow to the brain, enhancing its function. They also lower bad cholesterol, which is often linked with reduced cognitive performance. On top of that, avocados contain folate and vitamin K, nutrients essential for memory and preventing blood clots in the brain. Want to stay mentally sharp? Add a few slices of avocado to your daily routine. But what about when your mood dips? When anxiety creeps in and your energy crashes? You might reach for caffeine, but your brain is begging for something better. Bananas. Simple, common, and often underestimated. But bananas are one of the best fruits for mental wellness. Why? Because they're high in vitamin B6, which helps your brain produce serotonin, the feel-good chemical that regulates mood, sleep, and even appetite. Bananas also provide a steady stream of glucose, which is your brain's primary fuel. Unlike sugary snacks that cause crashes, bananas offer sustained energy and mental clarity. Plus, the magnesium in bananas helps calm your nervous system, reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. Next, imagine a fruit that not only wakes you up with its refreshing taste, but also sharpens your memory and shields your brain from aging. Oranges. One medium-sized orange gives you all the vitamin C you need for the day. And this isn't just about immunity. Vitamin C is a crucial antioxidant that prevents mental decline, fights off brain cell damage, and boosts neurotransmitter function. Your brain uses it to synthesize dopamine and norepinephrine, chemicals responsible for attention, focus, and motivation. In fact, low levels of vitamin C are linked to cognitive impairment and even depression. A daily dose of citrus might just brighten your mind as much as it brightens your palate. And finally, let's unlock the secrets of one of the most ancient fruits on Earth. Pomegranates. These ruby red jewels are filled with antioxidants, especially polyphenols, that protect your brain from inflammation and oxidative stress. Drinking pomegranate juice has been shown to improve memory and increase activity in brain regions linked to decision-making and learning. In older adults, it may help delay the onset of Alzheimer's disease. But the benefits aren't limited to aging brains. Young adults can also experience better focus and less mental fatigue with regular consumption. It's like giving your neurons armor and a boost of energy all at once. These 5 fruits, blueberries, avocados, bananas, oranges, and pomegranates, aren't just tasty. They're medicine in natural form. They nourish your mind, protect your thoughts, and elevate your mood. But most of us never stop to think how food affects our mental clarity, our emotions, our memory. How often do you feel mentally drained, foggy, or stressed? How often do you wish you could focus longer, think faster, or feel more balanced? Your brain is the control center of your entire life, and what you feed it determines how well it performs. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you fed your brain what it really needs? It's time to move beyond the myths. No more sugar-packed snacks that promise quick energy but leave you crashing. No more ignoring the signs of burnout, anxiety, and cognitive fatigue. It's time to nourish your mind the way nature intended, with vibrant, life-giving fruits that power every thought, every memory, every decision. The brain makes up only 2% of your body weight, but uses over 20% of your daily energy. Doesn't it deserve the best fuel possible? Every time you eat, you're either feeding disease or fighting it, and the same goes for your mental state. These fruits don't just keep your brain healthy, they defend it, strengthen it, and elevate it. This isn't about dieting. It's about feeding the most powerful part of your body with what it was designed to run on. Next time you reach for a snack, don't just think about taste. Think about mental clarity. Think about emotional balance. Think about long-term brain health. And remember, the path to a healthier, happier, sharper mind might just start with something as simple as fruit. Your future self, focused, resilient, mentally sharp, will thank you. 1. Blueberries. When it comes to foods that fuel the brain, one tiny fruit stands tall above the rest: the blueberry. Don't be fooled by its small size. This berry packs a neurological punch that has earned it the nickname brainberry among scientists. Loaded with powerful antioxidants and brain-enhancing compounds, blueberries are one of the most researched and respected fruits when it comes to mental performance, memory, and long-term cognitive health. So what makes blueberries so special for the brain? First, it's their incredibly high concentration of flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, which give blueberries their deep blue color. Flavonoids are a type of antioxidant that protect the brain from oxidative stress, a damaging process caused by free radicals that can lead to cellular aging and neurodegeneration. In simpler terms, these compounds work like a shield, guarding brain cells from harm. Oxidative stress has been linked to a number of cognitive disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other forms of dementia. By reducing oxidative stress, blueberries may slow or even prevent the progression of these debilitating conditions. But that's just the beginning. Flavonoids in blueberries also promote the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that stimulates the growth of new neurons and strengthens existing ones. BDNF plays a key role in learning, memory, and overall mental resilience. The more BDNF your brain has, the better it performs. In one landmark study conducted at Harvard University, researchers found that women who consumed blueberries and strawberries regularly delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. Participants who ate at least one serving of blueberries per week showed significantly slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who did not. In another clinical trial, older adults who drank blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks experienced improved memory, better recall, and increased brain activity in areas responsible for learning and decision-making. These were not subtle changes. Brain scans confirmed the neurological improvements. Even more compelling, some of these effects were noticeable after just a few weeks of consistent consumption. But the brain-boosting power of blueberries isn't limited to the elderly. Younger adults and even children can benefit as well. In a study conducted on school-aged children, those who consumed a blueberry-based beverage before a test performed better on tasks involving memory, concentration, and reaction time compared to their peers who didn't consume the drink. The results were clear. Blueberries enhance cognitive performance across all ages. What about mood and mental health? Blueberries also play a surprising role in emotional wellness. The same antioxidants that protect memory and thinking also help regulate mood. Oxidative stress and inflammation are known contributors to depression and anxiety, and the anti-inflammatory properties of blueberries help counteract these effects. Some studies suggest that regular consumption of blueberries may reduce symptoms of depression, improve emotional stability, and even lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. In fact, a 2017 study published in the journal Nutrients found that participants who consumed blueberries daily for 4 weeks showed a significant reduction in depressive symptoms, particularly in individuals with higher levels of initial stress. The study concluded that blueberries may offer a natural, safe, and effective way to support emotional balance and mental health. Let's also talk about how blueberries affect blood flow, specifically to the brain. Flavonoids have been shown to enhance endothelial function, which improves blood vessel flexibility and increases circulation. More blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to brain cells, which translates to better performance in tasks requiring attention, problem solving, and processing speed. In another study conducted in the UK, participants who drank a blueberry smoothie showed increased blood flow to the brain within just 2 hours. This surge in circulation resulted in improved mental performance and focus, even during demanding cognitive tasks. Now let's talk about inflammation, one of the root causes of cognitive disorders and mental fatigue. Chronic inflammation damages neurons and disrupts communication between brain cells. Blueberries combat this problem by blocking pro-inflammatory cytokines, chemical messengers that trigger inflammation in the body and brain. By reducing inflammation, blueberries protect neural networks and help maintain optimal brain function. But the power of blueberries doesn't stop with the brain. They also help regulate blood sugar levels, which is crucial for mental clarity and focus. The brain uses glucose as its primary fuel source, but it requires a steady supply. Spikes and crashes in blood sugar can cause brain fog, mood swings, and irritability. Blueberries have a low glycemic index, meaning they release sugar slowly into the bloodstream, providing a steady stream of energy to the brain without the crash that comes from processed snacks or sugary drinks. Furthermore, blueberries are rich in vitamin C and K, manganese, and fiber, all of which contribute to overall brain and body health. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant in its own right, protecting brain cells and supporting neurotransmitter synthesis. Vitamin K plays a role in brain cell survival and signaling, while manganese helps convert food into usable energy. For people dealing with age-related memory loss, mental fatigue, or emotional imbalance, blueberries offer a simple and delicious solution. They're widely available, affordable, and easy to incorporate into daily meals. You don't need expensive supplements or pharmaceutical interventions. Just a handful of these little berries can make a difference. Try adding fresh or frozen blueberries to your breakfast cereal, blending them into smoothies, mixing them into yogurt, or baking them into healthy muffins and snacks. You can also enjoy 100% pure blueberry juice, though it's important to choose options without added sugars or preservatives. It's important to note that the benefits of blueberries come from consistent, long-term consumption. Eating them once a month won't make much of a difference, but adding them to your diet several times per week can lead to noticeable improvements in mental clarity, memory, and mood over time. And the beauty of blueberries is that they're not just medicine. They're delicious. Unlike synthetic supplements, they offer pleasure as well as performance. Their natural sweetness and versatility make them a favorite among children and adults alike. Let's summarize what makes blueberries such a powerful ally for brain health. 1. Just trash. High in flavonoids and anthocyanins that protect against oxidative stress and promote brain cell growth. 2. Boost memory and cognitive performance in both children and older adults. 3. Improve blood flow to the brain, enhancing mental focus and energy. 4. Reduce inflammation, protecting against neurodegenerative diseases. 5. Help regulate mood and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. 6. Stabilize blood sugar, providing steady brain fuel throughout the day. 7. Rich in essential nutrients like vitamin C, K, manganese, and fiber. In a fast-paced world full of distractions, stress, and digital overload, your brain needs the right tools to stay sharp, focused, and emotionally balanced. Blueberries offer a natural, effective way to support your mental performance without side effects. Whether you're studying for exams, working long hours, or simply trying to preserve your memory as you ate 2 avocados. In the world of fruits, one green gem stands out not just for its creamy texture, but for its astonishing benefits to the brain: the avocado. Often mistaken for a vegetable, the avocado is a fruit, specifically a large berry with a single seed, and it's one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. But its true power lies in what it can do for your mind. The brain is composed of nearly 60% fat, and it thrives on the right kinds of fats, especially monounsaturated fats, which avocados are rich in. These healthy fats play a crucial role in maintaining the structure of brain cells, supporting neurotransmitter activity, and enhancing communication between neurons. Simply put, healthy fats help your brain work faster, better, and longer. One of the most important things avocados do is improve blood flow. Proper circulation is essential for brain health because it ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach every part of the brain efficiently. Better blood flow means better focus, sharper thinking, and reduced risk of cognitive decline. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that people who consumed avocados regularly had increased lutein levels in the brain, which was directly associated with enhanced problem-solving skills and processing speed. Lutein, a carotenoid found in high amounts in avocados, accumulates in the brain and eyes. It acts as a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound. Lutein doesn't just protect the eyes, it also supports visual processing, attention, and memory. Unlike many nutrients, lutein crosses the blood-brain barrier, making it uniquely effective at targeting the brain directly. But lutein isn't the only nutrient avocados offer. They are loaded with vitamins and minerals essential for brain function, including vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin C, B vitamins, potassium, and folate. Vitamin K is often overlooked, but it plays a critical role in brain cell signaling and has neuroprotective properties. It helps prevent oxidative damage in the brain and supports memory retention. Vitamin E, another powerful antioxidant, shields brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. Low levels of vitamin E are associated with an increased risk of cognitive decline. Folate, or vitamin B9, is essential for mental clarity and emotional health. It supports the synthesis of dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine, neurotransmitters responsible for mood regulation. Folate deficiency is linked to depression, fatigue, and cognitive impairments. Avocados provide about 20% of the recommended daily intake of folate in just one serving. The B vitamins in avocados, including B6, B5, and B3, are essential for converting food into energy and maintaining proper brain function. They support the production of neurotransmitters and are involved in regulating mood, stress response, and concentration. In one study, participants who included avocados in their daily diet for 6 months showed improvements in memory and attention compared to those who did not. These improvements were linked to increased levels of lutein and better neural efficiency. Avocados are also a natural source of magnesium, a mineral that is often deficient in modern diets. Magnesium plays a vital role in brain signaling and supports the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of the nervous system that helps you relax. Magnesium helps manage stress, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep quality, all of which are critical for mental wellness. Now let's talk about inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the leading causes of cognitive decline, depression, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Avocados contain a unique combination of anti-inflammatory compounds, including phytosterols, polyhydroxylated fatty alcohols, and omega-9 fatty acids like oleic acid. These compounds reduce inflammation in the brain and body, providing a protective environment for neurons to function optimally. One of the most overlooked benefits of avocados is their ability to regulate blood sugar. Even though avocados are high in fat, they have almost no sugar and very low carbohydrates. This makes them ideal for stabilizing blood sugar levels, which is crucial for brain function. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, your brain suffers from inconsistent energy, leading to brain fog, irritability, and poor concentration. Avocados help maintain stable energy, keeping your brain alert and steady. And it's not just physical health. The psychological benefits of avocados are profound. The combination of B vitamins, healthy fats, and magnesium supports emotional stability, reduces symptoms of depression, and enhances resilience to stress. In a society where anxiety and burnout are on the rise, avocados offer a natural way to support the mind and body. Let's not forget about satiety. Avocados keep you full and satisfied for longer, which can prevent mindless snacking and help maintain a healthy weight, both of which contribute to overall mental clarity and emotional balance. When your body feels nourished, your brain performs better. You might be wondering, how do I include more avocados in my diet? It's easier than you think. Spread mashed avocado on whole grain toast for a nutrient-rich breakfast. Add sliced avocado to salads, wraps, or grain bowls. Blend it into smoothies for a creamy texture and healthy fat boost. Mix it into tuna salad or even use it as a base for chocolate pudding with cocoa and honey. The options are endless. But remember, while avocados are incredibly healthy, they're also calorie dense. Moderation is key. One avocado a day is a good rule of thumb for most people. Let's review the key reasons avocados are brain-boosting powerhouses. 1. Rich in monounsaturated fats that support brain cell structure and function. 2. Increase blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive performance. 3. High in lutein, which improves memory, processing speed, and visual learning. 4. Packed with folate and B vitamins, supporting mood regulation and mental energy. 5. Contain magnesium, which calms the nervous system and improves sleep and anxiety. 6. Regulate blood sugar, preventing brain fog and maintaining focus. 7. Anti-inflammatory, protecting against cognitive decline and neurodegeneration. 8. Promote satiety, supporting healthy eating habits that benefit mental clarity. Avocados are more than just a trendy food. They're a functional superfruit with deep roots in ancient cultures and strong backing from modern science. From the Aztecs, who considered them a symbol of fertility and life, to today's nutritionists who hail them as a brain food, the avocado has always held a place of importance in human wellness. As part of a balanced whole food diet, avocados provide a foundation for long-term brain health, emotional resilience, and mental sharpness. They don't act alone, but they are a key piece of the puzzle. In the next section, we'll explore a fruit that's incredibly common, yet shockingly powerful for the brain: the banana. Full of natural sugars, fiber, and mood-boosting nutrients, bananas are often the unsung hero of mental wellness. But before we move on, take a moment to recognize the avocado for what it truly is. Not just a delicious treat, but a strategic ally in your quest for cognitive excellence and emotional strength. If your mind feels overwhelmed, your energy dips throughout the day, or your mood is difficult to manage, look to this humble fruit. Because sometimes the path to a clearer, calmer, and more powerful brain begins with something as simple as an avocado. 3. When it comes to fruit that supports both brain health and mental well-being, few are as overlooked or as powerful as the humble banana. Found in nearly every grocery store, easy to carry and incredibly affordable, bananas are one of the most consumed fruits in the world. But beneath their simple peel lies a rich source of nutrients that support cognition, mood regulation, and energy stability. Let's begin with what makes bananas such a smart food for the brain: vitamin B6. This essential nutrient is responsible for helping the brain produce critical neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA. These neurotransmitters play an essential role in regulating mood, improving sleep, reducing anxiety, and maintaining emotional balance. Serotonin is especially important. Often referred to as the happiness hormone, serotonin influences mood, appetite, memory, and even pain sensitivity. Low levels of serotonin are associated with depression, anxiety, and mood swings. By providing the vitamin B6 needed to produce serotonin, bananas help support a more balanced and positive mental state. In fact, a single medium banana provides about 20% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin B6, making it one of the richest fruit-based sources of this mood-regulating nutrient. But the brain-boosting power of bananas doesn't stop there. They're also an excellent source of natural glucose, the primary fuel your brain uses for energy. Unlike processed sugars that cause a rapid spike and crash, the natural sugars in bananas, mainly fructose, glucose, and sucrose, are released slowly due to the fruit's high fiber content. This slow release helps keep blood sugar levels stable, providing the brain with a steady stream of energy throughout the day. Why is this important? Because the brain, despite making up only about 2% of body weight, consumes more than 20% of the body's total energy. When your blood sugar dips, your brain feels it first, resulting in brain fog, difficulty concentrating, irritability, and fatigue. Eating a banana can provide a quick yet stable mental boost, making it an ideal snack for students, professionals, and anyone needing to maintain focus and clarity. Bananas also contain magnesium, a mineral that is essential for mental relaxation and emotional regulation. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, supports deep sleep, and reduces levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Low levels of magnesium are linked to symptoms of anxiety, restlessness, and even panic attacks. Bananas are a natural and gentle way to supplement this crucial mineral without needing pills or powders. In a world where anxiety and stress are constantly on the rise, magnesium-rich foods like bananas offer a simple, accessible solution. Even just one banana a day can help improve mental calmness, especially when combined with other healthy lifestyle habits like hydration, sleep, and exercise. Now let's talk about another key mineral, potassium. Bananas are famously rich in potassium, with a medium banana providing around 9% of your daily needs. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, balance fluids, and support muscle and nerve function. For the brain, potassium plays a role in maintaining healthy electrical activity between neurons, which is essential for thought processing, reflexes, and coordination. Increased potassium intake is associated with better blood flow to the brain, which improves oxygen delivery and supports cognitive performance. This is particularly important for older adults, as age-related vascular decline can lead to memory problems and slower thinking. Bananas also support gut health. And as research increasingly shows, the gut-brain connection is a critical factor in mental wellness. Bananas contain prebiotic fibers, such as fructooligosaccharides, which feed the healthy bacteria in your digestive tract. These beneficial bacteria produce neurotransmitters, regulate inflammation, and even influence how we feel and respond to stress. An imbalanced gut microbiome has been linked to depression, anxiety, and poor cognitive function. By supporting gut health, bananas indirectly support brain health, making them a valuable player in the growing field of nutritional psychiatry. Let's not forget about the amino acid tryptophan, which bananas also provide. Tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin and helps support better sleep and mood. Consuming foods rich in tryptophan alongside carbohydrates helps the amino acid enter the brain more easily. Bananas are a unique food because they contain both tryptophan and the natural sugars that help it cross the blood-brain barrier. This makes them especially effective at supporting calmness and relaxation, especially in the evening. Have trouble sleeping? A banana an hour before bed may help improve sleep quality and support natural melatonin production. Unlike sleeping pills, which can disrupt natural cycles, bananas support the body's innate rhythms gently and effectively. Let's look at the bigger picture. Bananas are an all-in-one mental wellness package. They fight fatigue, support mood, stabilize energy, enhance concentration, and promote calmness, all in a single, naturally packaged snack. They're portable, require no preparation, and are free from additives, preservatives, and artificial chemicals. And while many brain supplements are expensive and come with side effects, bananas are a low-cost, high-impact alternative. You don't need a doctor's note. You don't need a prescription. You just need consistency. Now, what are some practical ways to incorporate bananas into your daily life? Here are a few ideas. 1. Morning energy boost. Slice a banana over your oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt for sustained mental energy through the morning. 2. Midday focus snack. Eat a banana between meetings or classes to restore focus without the crash of processed snacks. 3. Pre-workout fuel. Bananas provide quick energy and electrolytes that support both brain and body before physical activity. 4. Post-workout recovery. The potassium and natural sugars in bananas help restore muscle function and mental clarity after exertion. 5. Bedtime calm. Eat a banana in the evening with a cup of warm milk or chamomile tea to support deeper, more restful sleep. Bananas also blend perfectly into smoothies, especially when paired with other brain foods like blueberries, spinach, or almond butter. Freeze them for a creamy smoothie base, bake them into healthy muffins, or mash them into pancake batter for a natural sweetener that also boosts mental wellness. Let's review the key brain and mental health benefits of bananas. 1. Rich in vitamin B6, essential for serotonin, dopamine, and GABA production. 2. Provide natural sugars and fiber, fueling the brain with steady energy. 3. Contain magnesium, which calms the nervous system and reduces anxiety. 4. High in potassium, supporting healthy neuron function and circulation. 5. Offer prebiotic fiber, which supports gut health and the gut-brain connection. 6. Contain tryptophan, supporting sleep and mood through serotonin production. 7. Versatile, affordable, and easy to consume, making mental wellness accessible. Bananas are a perfect example of how everyday foods can have extraordinary effects on our mental state. Too often, we chase complex solutions to problems like fatigue, brain fog, anxiety, and low mood, when the answers may be right in front of us, in nature's own design. By making bananas a regular part of your diet, you're not just satisfying your hunger, you're nourishing your brain. 4 oranges, bright, juicy, and refreshing. Oranges are one of the most beloved fruits in the world. They're often associated with vitamin C and immune support, but what many people don't realize is that oranges are also powerful allies for the brain. Their nutritional profile goes far beyond fighting colds. In fact, the compounds found in oranges help protect your mind, improve memory, enhance focus, and even regulate mood. Let's start with the obvious. Vitamin C. A single medium-sized orange provides more than 100% of the recommended daily intake of this essential nutrient. But what does vitamin C do for your brain? Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant, and your brain needs it more than almost any other part of your body. That's because the brain is especially vulnerable to oxidative stress, a destructive process caused by free radicals that damage brain cells, impair memory, and increase the risk of cognitive decline. Your brain is metabolically active. It consumes a tremendous amount of oxygen, and that leads to more free radicals. If left unchecked, these unstable molecules can destroy neurons, disrupt communication between brain cells, and contribute to conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Vitamin C protects the brain from this damage by neutralizing free radicals before they cause harm. It also helps regenerate other antioxidants in the body, like vitamin E, providing a double line of defense. But that's not all. Vitamin C is essential for neurotransmitter production. It plays a key role in the synthesis of dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin, the brain chemicals responsible for motivation, attention, alertness, and mood regulation. Low levels of vitamin C have been linked to fatigue, depression, and poor memory. In one study, people with higher levels of vitamin C scored better on cognitive tasks such as recall, problem solving, and attention span. Other research has shown that vitamin C deficiency can lead to mental slowness, confusion, and even increased anxiety. Oranges also contain a group of plant compounds called flavonoids, particularly hesperidin and naringenin. These natural chemicals have anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective properties. They enhance blood flow to the brain, stimulate the growth of new brain cells, and protect against neurodegeneration. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed citrus fruits regularly had a significantly lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who consumed little to none. Another study found that drinking orange juice improved global cognitive function, verbal memory, and psychomotor speed in older adults after just 8 weeks. These benefits aren't limited to aging adults. Flavonoids in oranges also improve reaction time, processing speed, and working memory in younger individuals. In one trial, children who consumed flavonoid-rich orange juice showed better attention and memory task performance shortly afterward. The results were measurable within hours, showing how fast oranges can deliver mental benefits. Oranges are also hydrating. Since they're made up of nearly 87% water, they help maintain hydration, which is crucial for mental performance. Even mild dehydration can impair concentration, reduce short-term memory, and increase feelings of fatigue and anxiety. By keeping you hydrated, oranges support not just your physical health, but your brain's function too. Let's not overlook the natural sugar content in oranges. These sugars, primarily glucose and fructose, are absorbed slowly due to the fiber content, offering a sustained energy release rather than a rapid spike and crash. This makes oranges an excellent snack for staying alert and focused during long study sessions or work days. The fiber in oranges, especially soluble fiber like pectin, also supports gut health. And as we now know, a healthy gut is essential for a healthy brain. The gut-brain axis is a communication network between your digestive system and your central nervous system. A healthy gut promotes better production of mood-related neurotransmitters, reduces inflammation, and contributes to clearer thinking and emotional stability. One of the most exciting discoveries in recent years is how flavonoids in oranges activate signaling pathways in the brain associated with learning and memory. They stimulate the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that promotes the growth and survival of neurons. Higher BDNF levels are linked to improved memory, learning capacity, and reduced risk of mental health disorders. If you suffer from anxiety, depression, or mental fatigue, increasing your intake of flavonoid-rich fruits like oranges may provide noticeable improvements. Their mood-lifting effect comes from a combination of antioxidants, neurotransmitter support, improved blood flow, and reduced inflammation, all working synergistically to restore mental balance. So how can you incorporate more oranges into your daily life? Here are some easy, practical ideas. 1. Morning kickstart. Enjoy a fresh orange with breakfast to wake up your brain and boost mood for the day ahead. 2. Midday refresh. Sip on 100% orange juice, no added sugar, during lunch or as an afternoon pick-me-up. 3. Pre-study snack. Eat orange segments before diving into reading or writing to sharpen focus and improve memory. 4. Hydrating dessert. Freeze orange slices for a refreshing, brain-friendly treat on hot days. 5. Salad upgrade. Add orange wedges to spinach, walnut, or quinoa salads for flavor and a mental performance boost. You can also combine oranges with other brain foods. For example, a salad with spinach, avocado, and orange slices delivers healthy fats, vitamin C, lutein, and fiber, all of which support brain health. Or try blending orange juice into smoothies with banana and yogurt to combine tryptophan, magnesium, probiotics, and vitamin C for a calming and energizing effect. Let's break down the core reasons oranges belong in your brain health toolbox. 1. High in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells and supports neurotransmitter production. 2. Rich in flavonoids, which enhance memory, learning, and focus. 3. Improve blood flow to the brain, reducing cognitive fatigue and boosting performance. 4. Support hydration, helping maintain mental clarity and emotional stability. 5. Promote gut health, which influences mood, memory, and cognitive function. 6. Stimulate BDNF production, encouraging the growth and repair of brain cells. 7. Provide steady natural energy, reducing mental crashes and brain fog. Oranges prove that brain food doesn't have to be rare or exotic. Sometimes the best tools for mental clarity, emotional strength, and long-term cognitive health are the most accessible and familiar. This citrus fruit, with its vibrant color and uplifting aroma, is nature's way of energizing your mind while protecting it from the inside out. Many people rely on coffee or energy drinks to wake up their minds, but these come with side effects: jitteriness, crashes. 5. Pomegranates. Deep red, jewel-like, and bursting with juice. The pomegranate is more than just a symbol of prosperity and fertility. It's a treasure trove of powerful nutrients that benefit not just the body, but the brain. Revered in ancient cultures from Egypt to Persia and India, the pomegranate has long been recognized for its healing properties. Modern science is now catching up, revealing just how potent this fruit is for enhancing brain function, memory, and mental well-being. Let's begin with what makes pomegranates so unique: polyphenols. These are plant-based compounds with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Among the most important are elagitannins, which break down into urolithins in the gut. These compounds cross the blood-brain barrier and have a profound effect on protecting and repairing neurons, the cells responsible for thought, memory, and communication. The brain is under constant attack from oxidative stress and inflammation. These processes damage cells, slow cognitive function, and increase the risk of mental disorders and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Pomegranates are rich in polyphenols that neutralize free radicals and reduce inflammation, helping to preserve brain structure and function over time. In one clinical study, adults with mild memory complaints drank 8 ounces of pomegranate juice daily for 4 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants showed significant improvements in verbal memory, increased brain activity in functional MRI scans, and improved performance on learning tests. In other words, pomegranate juice helped their brains work faster, better, and smarter. But the benefits don't end with memory. Pomegranates also support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form and reorganize synaptic connections. This is crucial not just for learning, but for recovering from mental stress, trauma, or cognitive decline. How does this happen? The antioxidants in pomegranates increase the availability of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports the growth of new neurons and strengthens existing ones. BDNF is sometimes referred to as miracle grow for the brain because it encourages regeneration and resilience. Low levels of BDNF are associated with depression, poor memory, and difficulty concentrating. By boosting BDNF, pomegranates help keep the brain flexible, adaptable, and youthful. Another powerful effect of pomegranates is their ability to improve circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to the brain. This enhances alertness, focus, and processing speed. Pomegranate polyphenols help relax blood vessels and prevent the buildup of plaque, which supports long-term brain health. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients examined older adults who consumed pomegranate extract daily. After just 1 month, they experienced better cognitive scores, particularly in attention, working memory, and executive function, the ability to make decisions, control impulses, and solve problems. Now let's talk about mental health. The link between inflammation and depression is well established in neuroscience. Chronic inflammation disrupts the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, leading to low mood, anxiety, and cognitive fatigue. The anti-inflammatory properties of pomegranates can help reverse this pattern. Some research suggests that regular pomegranate consumption may reduce symptoms of anxiety, stress, and even postpartum depression. While more studies are needed, early evidence points to a calming, stabilizing effect on the nervous system, likely due to the fruit's impact on both inflammation and neurotransmitter balance. And if that weren't enough, pomegranates also support the gut-brain axis. The urolithins produced when elagitannins are broken down in the gut act as prebiotics, supporting the growth of healthy gut bacteria. A healthy gut supports better mood, mental clarity, and emotional balance. This dual action, both in the brain and the gut, makes pomegranates uniquely powerful for mental wellness. Even the color of pomegranates signals their potency. That deep ruby red hue comes from anthocyanins, another group of antioxidants linked to improved learning and memory. These pigments have been shown to improve communication between brain cells and strengthen the protective barrier around the brain. Let's look at how you can enjoy pomegranates in your daily routine. 1. Fresh seeds. Sprinkle pomegranate arils over salads, oatmeal, or yogurt for a juicy brain boost. 2. Juice. Drink 100% pure pomegranate juice without added sugars in the morning or afternoon for a mental refresh. 3. Smoothies. Blend pomegranate juice with bananas, berries, and spinach for a polyphenol-packed smoothie. 4. Cooking. Add pomegranate molasses or fresh seeds to grain dishes like quinoa or couscous. 5. Snacks. Combine pomegranate with nuts and dark chocolate for a brain-boosting trail mix. The key is consistency. You don't need a large quantity. Just a half cup of seeds or a small glass of juice a few times a week can yield noticeable benefits over time. Let's recap the brain benefits of pomegranates. 1. Rich in polyphenols, like elagitannins that fight oxidative stress and inflammation. 2. Increase BDNF, boosting neuroplasticity and memory formation. 3. Improve circulation, enhancing blood flow and nutrient delivery to the brain. 4. Protect against cognitive decline, especially in older adults. 5. Support mood balance, reducing anxiety and depressive symptoms. 6. Enhance gut-brain communication, promoting emotional stability and mental clarity. 7. Contain anthocyanins, which strengthen brain cell communication and memory. Pomegranates aren't just a superfood, they're a neuronutrient powerhouse. Few fruits offer this combination of antioxidants, vitamins, and prebiotic compounds in such high concentration. In a world where mental stress, digital overload, and cognitive fatigue are common, pomegranates deliver the support your brain desperately needs. Unlike stimulants, which offer short-term bursts of energy, pomegranates offer long-term protection and performance enhancement. They help your brain resist damage, rebuild connections, and restore balance, naturally, gently, and effectively. And the best part? They taste amazing. Their sweet tart flavor adds complexity and freshness to almost any dish. Whether you're eating them raw, drinking them as juice, or using their extracts in recipes, pomegranates turn mental health into a culinary experience. It's important to note that not all pomegranate products are created equal. Always choose unsweetened, pure pomegranate juice or fresh seeds when possible. Some store-bought juices contain added sugars that can cancel out the health benefits. Read labels carefully and aim for quality over quantity. In ancient Persia, the pomegranate was a symbol of life and eternal wisdom. In Greek mythology, it was connected to the cycle of seasons and the underworld. Across cultures, it has been associated with fertility, regeneration, and the mysteries of the mind. It's no coincidence. These ancient beliefs echo what modern science now confirms. The pomegranate is a fruit of profound mental significance. As we look to improve focus, reduce stress, and protect our minds from aging, we don't have to look to synthetic pills or extreme diets. Sometimes, the answer is something far simpler, something natural, something as beautiful and ancient as a pomegranate. In the next section, we'll explore even more brain-enhancing fruits, from grapes and kiwis to apples and strawberries, each bringing its own set of benefits to your mental toolkit. In a world full of distractions, stress, and constant mental strain, the simplest way to care for your brain might be through what you eat. Nature has already given us the tools: blueberries to sharpen memory, avocados to fuel focus, bananas to calm the nerves, oranges to spark clarity, and pomegranates to protect it all. These are not just fruits. They are brain fuel, mood medicine, and cognitive protectors. So the next time you reach for a snack, remember, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your mind. Choose wisely. Choose nature. Choose clarity.